Yeah. No, no. So we're talking about this rather annoying little guy called Jim Ike that just constitutes himself into a nuisance all over the place. Just
Why?
he should stay out of politics and just continue to be gigolo. Who invited
That's
Jim
our
Ike's opinion into politics? Since when did this start
that's our
happening?
superstar right
That
there.
people like
Soyinka.
Jim Ike are
One
talking about
That's our
politics. Is it
superstar
not meant
enjoying
to
that
be
night.
man.
doing
One man.
gigolo for rich women? Is that not his job?
Why are you talking down our superstar?
Is super waiting.
One of the best that ever
You know.
graced the screen in no label.
Eh,
One of the best that ever graced the screen in no label. And still
the
continue to
guy,
do it.
the guy should be
No,
flogged.
that guy
He should.
no. Why? Why I don't understand. Why they bring the
But
guy?
even he is saying
What is
because
your
this is
what is your
essentially
problem?
an.
What do Jamaica have with you
I
now?
thought
What
No,
is
that
your
but
problem?
the thing is, I've never just liked him anyway because I've
okay,
just always
that's
found him
okay,
annoying, you know.
that's fine.
But now he's even more annoying talking about politics. He's saying that violence is not the way out of marginalization, etc., etc. But and I'm asking,
He's
what does
not the
this
only
guy even
one
know
saying
about? What
that.
does he know about politics?
It's not the. What do you mean? What does he know about politics? That's a
Well, no,
mass
what
media
does he know
Nigerian.
about politics?
What do
He's
you
saying he's
mean?
half American. What does that mean, half American? What's the nonsensical person?
Eh, are you not half a Nigerian? Are you not half
Hmm?
British?
No,
Eh?
I know I'm full
You are half
lawyer.
British. You are not full
I'm
of
full
you.
lawyer.
One man, one man
Eh,
will
you are
scatter this
British.
show today.
See,
But
una no see. Una no go get the right self to decide that Nigeria like that. You guys are selling you guys are not patriots. You guys
but
have
but
said your allegiance to another country, and you come
oh,
here every day and say Nigeria this, Nigeria is that. What right do
oh,
you have?
okay, but one person that is a patriot, Wale Soyinka, he's saying that Nigeria is now on the precipice. Nigeria is on a suicide plunge. He's saying, and he's saying that because I was having a conversation just this afternoon with the engineer, and I was saying that look, this cannot, engineer. He always
See,
says we have to go and beg these people.
before you
Yeah,
continue, I
yeah.
hold Soyinka view and Jim Ike view on the same level.
Well, yeah,
On the same level.
you are the
As
only
far as
one
I'm
on this
concerned.
planet that would ever do that to
No,
old Wale
who's
Soyinka.
Wale Soyinka? Who is Jim Ike?
Wale Soyinka is a Nobel laureate, globally
The best in his
acknowledged
field.
intellectual. Is a world citizen. Jim Ike is just
Jim Ike, the
some
same
is
thing. He's also a
area
well-renowned
area
actor.
boy
No,
chancing
no, no.
babes.
See,
You know.
that's where you're getting it wrong.
No, you asked me
And
and I told
they
you.
choose different career, and they are best at what they do. They are all well known at they are all well known at
Who knows Jim Ike?
So
Who knows Jim Ike?
me and you are talking about him. Imagine
What
if
what
his
name
view is
one
not if
name
his
his
view is not
work?
important, we will be
Name
talking
one work
about
he
him.
has done. Name one work he has done.
Please, if his view
Uh,
is not important, we will not be talking about him today because there
I
are
know his
millions of
view is not
Nigerians
important.
who talks about the same thing every day, but we don't talk about them. For you to
Hmm.
single him out, that means he's an important figure in that space. So
No,
give him
he's
that
not.
respect. There's a reason why me and you are talking about him.
No,
He's an
it's
headline in
only to
your show.
mock
He's
and to
an
ridicule.
headline.
It's only
Your show
we're
is
only talking
global.
about him to mock and ridicule
Is
him.
your
That's
show not global?
huh?
Is your show not global?
Of course it is. From
Exactly, and you are
Afghanistan to
discussing
is
Jim Ike on a global scene.
yes, but in a mocking tone to mock him,
However, that's your opinion.
Hey,
That's
this
your
one
view. But
man.
guess
to
what?
mock and ridicule him.
There's millions of people who have the opposing view, just like I'm doing right now. I have opposing view. I don't agree with you. There are
No,
millions
you
of
don't
people who
agree
agree.
with me because you want to be contrarian, not because you don't
No,
agree.
no, 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 no,
You
no.
don't
Because
agree with me because
no,
you want
no,
to take the
no,
opposite
no,
view
no,
and
because
not because you do not
no.
agree.
It's
Because you
you
do
that
agree with me.
one man. That is your head. Is an headline on your show. Now you bring him out. I didn't cite him as an example or make him know. You are the one
And you are drawing
making it.
parallels between Wale Soyinka and J Mike.
I
Some
am
your
telling you what is the
some
difference. Wale Soyinka is a normal citizen just like a Yoinka who pays his tax, who is the best at what they do. Both of them, I mean, what are
well
you talking about?
how is if J Mike is the
How
best
old
at
is
what
Wale
he does,
Soyinka now? No,
huh?
the question is that how old is Wale Soyinka?
How old
How
is
is
he?
Jim Ike?
Uh,
So
J,
give Jim Ike the next extra, give him the next 10, 20 years and see what he's going to do.
J
I
Mike
mean,
had a
if
moment in the what has he done?
what do
Name one
you
his
mean?
work. Name his work. Name one thing he
He
has done.
has opinion.
No,
These
you
are the
see,
Nigerian
you can't.
things
This is you are
that
saying
hold
is the
water to your
oh
view, that
okay,
hold water
okay.
to you that
Oh,
you're
okay,
talking about
the
today.
same question. Name one Wale Soyinka's work. In fact, name three. You should be able to name Wale Soyinka's three immediately.
He was the
Operation
former
say
chairman of Road Safety
Don't be,
Commission
don't be
during
disappointed.
Babangida regime.
Don't be
yes,
disappointed.
He's also a Nobel laureate. He won. He's
yes,
also a writer.
yes.
He's a writer. He's a
Operation
lecturer.
Arrow of our
So
gods.
yeah,
Abiku,
so
telephone
we have named more.
conversation.
See, I
Look,
don't,
what has the
I
mic
don't,
done? Is a
you,
what is that? What's that? I keep forgetting that Hausa
what,
girl that is
tell
always
me, okay,
messing about,
you
messing
said I
around.
should
It's
mention
just a
three
gigolo
things.
now. It's a gigolo.
You said I should mention three things that Wale Soyinka done. Even one ever see bring come out. I don't know what they
Ah,
are.
you, well,
So
yeah,
don't let
because
me
you
come
are
out.
refusing to bring it come out.
No, tell me now.
Huh?
He's an author. They write books. That's it.
But it's a
What else
slight on
again?
you. It's a slight on you as an educated Nigerian that you cannot name Wole Soyinka's work.
What do you
It
mean?
takes away from you that you
What do
cannot
you
know it.
mean? What? Because
Because he's a leading academic in the country, is the
in what?
foremost Nigerian writer, and you, as an educated person, you not knowing his work, it takes
You
from you
don't
now.
forget. See,
It
them
takes from
bomb
you, but
me.
it doesn't take anything
No,
from you not to know J Mike's
listen,
work. J Mike
listen.
is just a gigolo.
Okay, you are forgetting that they born me in a generation that no matter what in Wole Soyinka
The
knows,
Mike has really suffered in
he know
Noah.
nothing. He
A-
can
and
waiting
anyway,
he know no reach 1% of waiting in my hand. So
forget all that.
that's a fact.
No,
Everything
no,
where you know within a click, I go download them. So it's
all
not
right.
important. It's not that important in
Let's
today's
speak to the
world.
politics of it.
I am not disrespecting him.
You
It's another
stand
statement.
alone. You stand
No,
alone in
listen.
thinking Wole Soyinka
Let me hold my view on
and
both.
something is
Let me conclude my view on Wole Soyinka.
yeah.
It's an elder statement. I respect him. I mean, as I said, he's better at what he does. But for God's sake, as you said, na teacher. The same thing with Jim Ike. He's also a teacher. What he does is also educating the public. On the same scale. They never had any public office before. They never for me to grade their performance. How they
Well,
want
he
to
has
grade
held
them.
public office before.
Who?
Ego just told you, Wole Soyinka,
What? At what level? What is it? Ego. Sorry.
at a national level.
What? What is it?
Ego, what did he
He
just
was the
say? That
former he was the former head of the Road Safety Commission appointed by Babangida under Babangida.
Oh, really?
yes,
Yes, of course, he had road
I
safety
think it was
business
the
now.
founding. I think it was the founding person even. So, and that is at the national level.
Yeah,
Um,
National Federal Road Safety Commission, Yoruba Babangida was the head of
Yeah.
the
Let me say
Federal
the
Road
guy
Safety
no
Commission.
perform. If he perform for no am, no for me, for you, say
Well,
you
I
no
know
grammar,
him. Ego
you
knows
don't know
him.
him at that level saying hold that position before. You don't.
I
Because he
know.
not do anything, he not perform. So
I know.
to say him
The fact that
perform.
you don't know, knowledge is not restricted to what you know. Come on,
I
Ovie.
know. I'm just
Uh-huh.
saying. No, I mean
The
it's a
fact that you
that
don't
was a
know.
public office. No. That's a public office he held. I mean, what are you talking about? Like he should be public
No, you
knowledge
asked what
if he
public
perform.
office has he held, and we've just told you now the public
No,
office that he
so
has
for
held.
as I say, for you not to even know about that is public, that means say you know perform. I mean, you can prove me
He was
wrong.
the founding member. He was the founding person. He was the
Of the
founder of that.
fraternity.
No, not fraternity of that Federal Road Safety Corps under
The founding
Buhari,
member.
under Babangida, that still
Okay.
exists till today. So
Okay.
he founded it, he structured it, he templated it
That's
at the federal level. So it's not just a
well.
teacher, but J. Mike on the other
He
hand,
pride
you still
himself. That's what he pride himself as a teacher. I mean, I see. I think for me, compare him now to on the same level with Chino Achebe. I respect him. I think Chino Achebe imparted me more, teach me more about the Nigerian space and indeed in that space that I occupied than Wole Soyinka.
well,
Never see what Wole Soyinka do. We really like okay. So
there you
I
are.
mean, I respect him. Oh, he's,
You have to
for
send me.
what he
You have
does.
to send me your address so I
But
can send you some
Chino
books.
Achebe, I mean, without anywhere across the world, when you see his word, his work and his reach, and up to today, as if his book is still
And look at that.
relevant
You want
to
to play
today. So
Igbo, you want to play you want to play Igbo Yoruba line
Now you they
across
fish.
the world.
No,
You
I am
Wole
just
Soyinka
putting. I am putting.
Nobel laureate,
No,
and you're talking about across the world. What
you
is more
said it's
across the
not
world than
fair.
that?
You said it's not fair me comparing Jimmy Iyke and Wole Soyinka. So I bring somebody of his capacity now to match. And I said, thank God you are not even disagreeing with me that what I'm saying of Chino Achebe that is wrong. You are not disagreeing with me. So yeah, I respect him. He's an elder statesman. His view, but his view, the move fly for where I did.
Okay, but with the Buhari, the what's it, Abubakar Malami situation, it looks as though they've not even yet perfected a case to present to the Beninese authorities. They're saying that there's no time limitation, which then tells you that they've not yet even put together something to present as reasons for the extradition of Sunday Igboho.
On our politics. Things,
All right.
deals are being, deals are going on now. Give and take. They don't perfect how, 2023 will be. They just give us Sunday go and Kanume with the.
No, no, forget
That's what they do.
2023. We're talking about Sunday Igboho. Let's just stick with the topic,
And
man. If your
yes,
answer to everything is all our politics,
listen
then we
now.
might as well not sample your
Why
opinion. Huh?
and I'm telling you what that space is for. Why you there? I'm not disagreeing. I know they throw it away. I talk. I'm saying yes. Sunday go whatever that is facing right now. It's just a distraction. What did they won't do him? They won't kill him. Nothing. They won't just silence them. And they know that we, the public, are so vested in that space. I mean, there's every need for them to keep going. What the people will matter, will push him or whatever. If I should use that one into his brouhaha that is facing. Waiting then they talk. The elite. What is waiting then they talk? What are they saying? They are busy. See canvassing who is going to be APC chairman, who is going to be the flag bearer. That's what is going on, and that's what is important to them. And if you ask me, that's what we should be paying attention to.
Oh,
So
oh,
who's
oh, oh.
arrested is in Benet. Yes, they are trying to bring engagement. Yeah, that's by the side. That's good. Whatever it is, okay. I think we have little control of that space at this point. So let's focus on what the main actors what are doing now, because what played out in 2023, 2013, sorry, 2014 is exactly what is happening now. They are camping. People have. I mean, nobody is saying anything. We are playing into their game. At the end of the day, we all come together in mass and vote Buhari out as if it's not going anyway. Guess what? We create room for the next person to come. And things go there worse. The worst thing we are going to see, maybe there will be
So
this situation
what are
is
you proposing? Because you are not saying anything. We all already know this. We even as early as yesterday we were saying that the same set play that brought Buhari in will be the same set play to bring in the next person. They are going to tell you that they are going to restructure the country. They are going to tell you that they're going to end the insurgency and banditry, and they are going to tell you that they are going to tackle corruption. Those are the only three spaces that Nigeria is contending with. And whoever is going to be the next president, he will tell a lot of lies to that space. And when he comes in, he will abandon everything that he has said, just like Buhari. So we all already know that. So from that point on, what are you saying?
Are you sure we all know that?
We all know that because we
I
discussed
don't.
it just yesterday and we've discussed it severally. So from that point on, what carries on from that knowledge?
Let's deliberately shift our attention for what they want us to be talking about, which is this Igbo and Kano, distraction. That's what they want us to be talking about. Let's deliberately say no. Let's us now start looking for our own president.
Are you saying
Let's explore it.
Buhari engineered the Igboho situation?
No, yeah, according to you, it's not that smart. Full
No,
animal
no,
go
no.
eat him.
I'm asking you, not what I think. I'm asking what you think.
No, be you know. I will, if you say if first of all, I agree that it is the administration that orchestrated it. By extension, he is the leader, so now him get the credit. Whatever the credit is, good or bad, yes, now him.
No, did he orchestrate though the Igboho situation?
The administration when they lead, the government that is leading, yes, now then
Oh, all right.
they are responsible.
One man, if you just made a point now, we say we should start looking for our president now. The same
Okay.
point I made
No,
here 2 days ago when I was fronting people that are speaking to our favor in this country, that we should be selecting from the best before these people come and push anybody to us, so we can know where we begin our rejection from. This same point I make. You see the reason I was defending Ibori here the other day. You are telling me that Ego, you are the one talking this way. Listen, let me tell you, leadership in this country today, The only way you can help yourself is to to have a better leader in your state or in your region. Today, the only person that can set data free for this country is only Ibori, nobody else. So when we begin to defend him because of the way he plays politics, it will look as if we are calling him out of the listing. No politician, before Ibori even came to office, he was richer than anybody you can think of. He's a bloody rich young man before he came to office. That 4 million they are claiming that they are sending from England, blah, 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 government money. Before Ibori was a governor of Delta State, he can dash you £4 million. Go and ask of him very well. So
Uh,
when
so
we
so
begin to
so so
criticize leaders,
where did he get the money
huh?
from? How did he make his money?
He was a businessman. Ibori was a
No, that
businessman. He
has
was a
no.
successful
Please,
business before
please,
he became a governor of Delta State.
and just for not just to you, but to just to the space. A businessman is no longer an answer
Yes.
to a question now because a businessman is from somebody that is importing tires to sell to somebody that is trafficking cocaine to an armed robber to a fraudster. They all come under that businessman banner. So you can't just say it's a business. What business is a man in? What business is he doing? The businessman is not enough.
Earlier stage, Ibori was a big importer and developer. Ask
Importer
very
of
well.
what?
Go into details, they will tell you. He's a
Importer
big
of what?
developer. This material, these building materials you are seeing, Ibori was into it also. Go ask well, go details, go some story about that guy. You know that he's a businessman on his own before
Well,
he became the governor of Delta State.
that is your view, but
Google him.
what we're hearing from Alexander just yesterday is that this guy was a kingpin credit card fraudster in the 80s, and
That was far back in
it
the
was a
80s
security
story.
guard
Now,
as well
Ibori
in
came
London.
back from he came back from London earlier and became a strong businessman in Nigeria. Forget
Right.
about 80s, credit card of 80s. Old story. That's the old story now. He came back from England long ago and become a successful in Abuja here before he became a governor of Delta State. What are we talking about here? Then when we
Oh,
come, we
oh.
say he did it. He's the only person that has been leading in this country today. You see the reason why Iyke is popular. He was able to close down the record of admission. Since this man left power, the people that has been sitting in that Delta State house, they are people who knows nothing. They just go there and look. It was only Ibori who create name by massive development and bringing in all kind of schools and this and that. You don't know what's going on in that period. Since he left office, there has been nobody like that. Go and see. Uduaga was there for 8 years. He built one secondary school. That's man. 8 years, Uduaga. The other one now, Sited Okowa, they say it's a road master. Delta State is the most dirty. See, what we are saying to Ibori is, if you are giving us a leader now, because we know Delta State governor is appointed by Onanefe James Ibori, and we accept it that way. The next person we appoint to us must not be a thief, and he must be a developer that is going to change Delta State to the London it used to be when we were growing. This is what we are asking for, because you will never ever stop him from presenting the next leadership in that state. Nobody will stop him, not even Buhari. Nobody.
Okay.
Ego, uh, Ego, please, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Ask me, come on, I'm here.
Okay, please, this question is direct to you and Ovie. Please, you people said we should be looking for our president. And any president they bring come, anybody they bring come,
You see, and I don't win charm, Abi, because he won't wire you. You see, look at this. Yeah, you don't win charm because he won't wire you. Okay, we wait for Dan to come back. But as we're waiting for Dan, let's acknowledge Plenty Water super chat. So he is speaking to that Jim Ike narrative. So Plenty Water super chat. It says Jim Ike has been present and active in all the protests. More so, there's a video on YouTube where Jim changed the mind of a man in a car who was insulting protesters because he wanted to pass through. So Jim Ike, the protester, he probably turned up at the Lekki one wearing sunshades and looking for a photo opportunity. Thank you for the super chat, but that guy is just a punk as far as I am concerned. Alexander, he super chats as well. So the super chat, of course, the property of Alexander and plenty water. So Alexander also super chats. He says, Ovie, so this is now you've been educated. I'm alarmed that you don't know. In fact, yes. No, I'm not going to say surprised. I am alarmed
I know
that you
who
do not know
Wale
about what.
is.
But
But I'm
Alexander, soon to correct that for you. He says,
yes.
Ovie, Professor Wale Soyinka is an international figure and an institution in Nigeria. One of the few people who can coin a non existent word and it will appear in the English dictionary. A legend. I don't know. I thank you, Alexander,
See,
for that, but at the
good.
weight,
Can I
yes,
respond to that? See,
yes,
that's what I've been saying, and that is our foundational problem.
right.
Anyone who has a good command of the Queen native language, oh, that's it. That's what we want. How does that help us? He's an international figure. How does that help us? Jim Ike is an industry on his own. He has so many people working on them in Nigeria that he pays at the same time. He
Who told you
caters for.
that? You are making up stories. Don't
I
make up
know.
stories.
No. Yes, it's an
The guy is
actor.
just
He's
area
an
boy.
actor.
He's area boy.
No, that guy is directly contributing to the well-being of that
He's
nation.
just an area
Yes,
boy.
and there's no argument on that Wole Soyinka is an international figure and all that. But where do we fit in that international world of today as a
He
Nigerian?
has brought prestige
He
and
should.
authority
I
to you as
beg
a person.
you. How does that put food on my table?
It puts food on your table because
No.
you command more respect than you did prior to his achievement.
No. I'm
Yes, you
sorry.
do.
No, I disagree with you.
Yes,
I
you do.
disagree with you. Just
Why
because
do you disagree?
He can't English, dictionary English. Just because I celebrate him in England. I don't care. I don't care.
No. He
I don't
told.
care.
No, you see, this is why I'm
This
saying
is
I'm
a man
disappointed.
who
If
is
you
a
have read
Nobel
his work,
laureate,
if you
in literature. How
yes,
is that in literature as a course, as an institution in Nigerian institution today? Which institution in the come on, man? Let's face the fact.
do you know? Do you know? Oh,
He lives. He spend more time in American institution lecturing Americans than Nigerians, as far as I'm concerned. Come on TV and making. I beg you. Yes, I don't know him. I
okay.
respect him. He's a legend to the international world. Good. I respect him for that. How does the
Okay.
dictionary help me and you? How does that help that? Are we progressing or retrogressing? If you celebrate person with service speak Google grammar, are we progressing? Is that progress? In today's
Um.
world, for God's sake.
Um.
Beg
Ovie. Ovie. If I said the word "ake" to you, what does that mean? Is it an English word?
now that's your own. Well, it's not my language. Should be.
Okay, so Ake, of course, is a Yoruba word, but Ake is one of the titles of Wole Soyinka's book. In Ake, he narrates his childhood in that romantic and elegant fashion that is able to express it, introducing Yoruba rural life to the international community. This is what it does, introducing your culture, which is an obscure African culture, to the global community via the conduit of the language that the world speaks. And through that, he has been able then to celebrate you even more so that when you then travel internationally, people can identify that little bit more with you through the work of this man. So if you're asking how he has impacted on your life, that is an example of how he has impacted on your life.
By exposing the rural Nigerian to the international
No,
community.
no. Countless books now.
No,
His
you
books are based
listen
on
now.
Nigeria
Wait,
Yoruba culture.
you
Do you not
decided to
understand?
bring. Listen now, you decided to bring that one. You brought that one for a
No,
reason.
that's
You
just one
said you
of his
wanted to
books. We
educate
can
me.
go
Yes, I'm
through.
being educated, and I'm asking you a
Right,
question regarding what you just pinpoint. By
right.
exposing our rural community to the international world, that is
No, not rural community. Our culture, forget the rural, is celebrated. The trial
culture.
of Brother Jero, the interpreter, the man died. His prison chronicles. I mean, you must set forth. Just a
How
telephone
many?
conversation.
How
A
many?
Biku.
Okay,
Come on,
wait
these are the
now.
things that he got Nobel for. What are you?
Okay,
I mean,
allow me to ask you questions now. I
okay,
understand what you are
okay.
saying. You understand?
Hmm.
How many international community that they exposed to now speak that your language?
What do you mean that man?
Yes,
they know more about
because
my
that.
culture than they knew
Oh God!
previously.
See, when the white man came to your village, he didn't just make sure you know about his language. He make sure you speak it, you live it, you
Okay.
eat it.
In whatever
What's stopping
language,
him from doing that with their cake?
they
What's stopping him
certainly
from doing that
know
with their
more
cake?
about your culture than they did previously before Wole Soyinka. The
And I'm
whole world
telling
knows more
you,
about Yoruba culture than they
that
did before Yoruba.
knowledge, that the
Huh?
that yes,
You mean
I'm
he should have written his book in Yoruba? Is that what you are saying? What are you talking about?
I know he's ashamed to do what we did. He's too
Of course, he's
sensitive.
ashamed. That is why he's celebrating
Exactly,
Yoruba culture.
exactly. That's
He's
what I wanted to
ashamed. That
say.
is why he's
You are
celebrating.
ashamed
That
of
is why
who somebody who ashamed of who he is. I should be celebrating him. I should expect him for that. It belongs
he's
to the
ashamed.
international community.
Do
It
you
should
even
stay
do
there.
you have to maybe you should be putting a second delay just to audit
I
even more
am
what you say.
responding to you directly
What are
based on what you are
no, you
saying
are
to
saying is
me now.
ashamed.
No,
Look,
I'm not
no,
saying no.
listen,
You are
Ovie. Oh,
that's your
listen.
words. Now you
No,
are
no,
now you talk
no.
am. Now
I'm
you talk
asking
am.
you that should
Now
he
you
be
talk am.
ashamed? I'm asking you, what are you? So, what is your point exactly? Because I don't get what you're
Why did
saying.
you decide to use that word in the first place?
That what?
I just spent a scenario and then you decide to use that word shame. I should be ashamed.
No,
Why?
because you are no.
Because there are other phrases, there are other words you can easily use,
You
but you
asked the
choose that
question.
word.
So, do you want me to answer? You are laboring the fact that does the
I'm not laboring. I asked you a question based on
oh,
what you
oh,
said. I
no
said,
no
how
no
many international community that say he exposed, how many of them can speak that is native language? How many of them
no
say, oh, listen, let
no.
me finish
Oh,
now, let
okay.
me finish. How many of them say, oh, because of our cake, I am coming to that community, I'm coming to invest, I'm coming to live there, I'm coming to live there. How many? Because that's
People
what we
explore.
do.
No.
Because listen now,
Okay.
when we read their
Okay.
books,
You
when we
ask
read
you
their
okay. You
books,
want to
let me
you want
finish.
to ask and answer at
Let
the
me,
same time.
yeah,
Okay, do that.
no.
Yeah.
When we read their book, that's what we do. You understand? So why? What stopped that? As in, is it if you want to celebrate the cake so much, what is the impact of that cake? Say, oh, so what is the opposite? Because it's a two-way street. How can we gain it from
Okay.
there? Yeah, if
Do
you
you
are not
want me
gaining
to
anything
answer
from there,
that
there's of no
question?
use.
Because you said
Yes.
you said I used the word ashamed, and why did I use the word ashamed? This is what
Mm-hmm.
you said.
Yes.
I said, do you expect him to be ashamed of his culture? Because you keep saying that
So
is
you
writing
answering
the
my question with question, Abi?
yes, but really
And I
the
say
thing
yes.
of
Why that word again? Why the word? Why that word ashamed? You haven't answered it.
no, I'm asking you that you are, look, I'm not quite sure what you think you are
And
happened
I
upon.
responded to say yes. Me, that means yes. And I just say I acknowledge
Look,
you using that
let me
word
just
by saying yes, it's ashamed.
okay,
I just acknowledge
okay.
the word that you choose. You chose that
Me
word.
let me just, because I'm not quite sure where you're going with that. But the point that I am making is that if you are saying that he's ashamed of his culture or his language, his whole body of work is predicated upon the Yoruba culture. There's nothing Wole Soyinka writes about other than the Yoruba culture. So I'm not quite sure where you find shame in that. And him writing
And I'm
about Yoruba,
asking, what is the impact
hold
of
on.
that?
Him writing about Yoruba culture has propelled him to the highest achievement that anybody can achieve in his industry. Writing
Great.
about Yoruba culture. So
Yes.
what is the shame in that? Where has the word ashamed come into? What are you talking about? And you are
One
saying
man.
what is the
One
impact
man.
of it,
One man. One
right?
man. Now English we they speak for you.
All right, yes,
You
carry on.
understand?
Mhm.
You are the one that chose to use that word, ashamed. Should we be
Yeah, but
ashamed?
where are
They
you
are
going to
different.
with that one? Where are you
No.
going to? What's not?
So
Look, man, this is just
me
getting
no
ridiculous because
now.
I'm not
And I
sure what
decided
you're
to
talking about.
respond. I said, yes, he is ashamed. Now
Okay,
you are
why?
seeing
Why is
me.
he ashamed? Ashamed of what?
And I said, and I put it back to you. Why do you choose to use that word ashamed? Why
No,
not
I'm
use any other
asking
word?
you. No, okay, let's just go back because you need to listen because I'm not quite sure what ridiculousness we are in now. You are saying that why did he not write his thing in Yoruba? That what Yoruba word or what Yoruba learning has the people learned from it? And I'm saying that uh he's presenting Yoruba culture via his word. And you are saying that why is he not writing it? And I'm saying, are you expecting him to be ashamed of his own culture? This is
Now,
what I'm asking you. So I'm not sure where you are, what?
before we digress too far from where
No,
we
I
are
don't
talking.
know.
No, before
Yeah,
no,
we're in nonsense
wait.
territory, man. We're just
What is
in.
Jim
This
Ike?
is
What is Jim Ike doing in
the
times of
mic is just a piece
in
of
line,
shit.
no,
It's
in
just
line
a
of
nonsense. It's
no,
just
he's
a.
also
It's
projecting
worse
the
than
Nigerian
Nandekano.
image. He's also projecting the Nigerian image to the international
What
community.
Nigerian
This
image is a fool? What are
see,
you talking about?
it's the same thing. They are in the same field. They are best at what they do. But as I speak to you today, Jim Mark is bringing more impact to the Nigerian citizen than our elder statesman, Wole Soyinka. I'm sorry. Yes. As we
Okay. Let's
speak
just
today,
abandon this,
they
man,
are all
because
in the
this is
same
just
field.
no one is going anywhere with this, and it's just.
No, if you are
I think
using
it
that
might
kind
well
of word
start.
to describe Jim
No,
Ike, I
I
think Wole
think it might
Soyinka
well.
deserve
Even people are
the same
getting a little
description.
bit
No,
annoyed,
no, no.
Please
If you
let
because
are
us
it's
going
just
to
move
an
on.
use
Let
those
us
annoying.
move on
words,
with
if
the
you are going to
politics
use
It's
of
those
the
just a
day.
words,
ridiculous
if you are
thing.
going to use those
Asking
words to
what
describe
you're
Jim
asking,
Ike,
what
the
impact
elder
Wole
statesman
Soyinka has
deserve.
had.
If you are using those words to describe Jim Ike, Wole Soyinka said deserve those kind of descriptions too because they are in the same field. Selling
They
the
are
Nigerian
not in
image
the
to the
same
international
field.
community.
You are.
According to you now, they are selling the Nigerian
Okay.
community. I
Oh,
mean,
oh,
Yoruba man not be Nigerian again. They are selling the Nigerian
oh, oh,
image
oh,
to the
oh, oh,
international
oh, oh,
community.
oh,
Hello, Ovie.
Yes.
Hello,
I don't
Ovie.
know
I
what
beg.
is so ridiculous.
This question and answer, please, Mona leave am. And
Okay.
one
It's
thing wey
just
I want to tell you,
ridiculous.
Ovie, let me tell you one thing.
Why man they
Pro,
always come against the Nigerian, the young
I
Nigerian.
know,
Jima belong
I
to
know.
my
Say
constituency,
we,
so I would defend him. That is our idea. Yes, I would defend him.
yeah,
So I'm sorry if I come off
I
like
know,
that. He's a
I
young
know,
Nigerian.
I know,
They
I
are
know.
there of being the future.
I,
Now we now stop. We are not going. Now so we now the few prophets among we now the likes of Elanco now so we now talk
And
down with
Jim
them. So
Ike
make
is
una dey
more
say
my
no
generation
no
than
no.
yours, by the way. Don't be fooled by his
no.
painted up looks because he's a gigolo.
Is a
He's
young
a
Nigerian. Is
gigolo.
a young
Yeah,
Nigerian.
yeah,
Period.
okay.
I'm not saying he's
He's
a
a young
teenager. He's
Nigerian.
a young Nigerian.
Indeed, is
He
a young
belongs to that time.
Nigerian.
He's a young Nigerian who, well, he has been doing well since his teenage day, projecting the Nigerian image to the international community. Since day
He's a
one,
young
he's been doing
Nigerian.
that. So yes, as a child, what he has been
Oh,
doing that. So I respect him, give him that, acknowledge him, and the same way you acknowledge Wole Soyinka, just because the Yoruba people gather to give a title on their own accord doesn't mean it trumps every other person
Okay,
we
you were
talk.
asking that
Ovie.
what? No, hold on. You was asking what Wole Soyinka has drawn to Yoruba land. So I've
Mr.
gone
Mogu
to
live
download
there.
for you.
Mr. Mogu live there. He hasn't bringing us back. I
No.
know Wole
I'm bringing it
Soyinka
back because I want to
better than you,
download for
sir.
you. I went to download for
No,
you.
I know Wole
This is
Soyinka
what
even
Wole
more than
Soyinka.
you. I listen to him like
Yorùbá
religiously.
nǹkan tá a
I
wá
know
ṣe
Uh-huh.
him.
nìyẹn.
You see, what Oyibo people they Osun
Baba
festival
Ovie.
so Oyibo people from
De
this is Wole Soyinka.
consciência, de conscientização, de visão. Meu
So if you are wanting the impact of Wole Soyinka, that is the impact of Wole Soyinka here right there at the Osun Festival. But let's abandon all
See,
that because I don't
I
even know what you're talking
I
about.
listen to
Let's
Wole
just go back to the
Soyinka
politics, my
religiously.
man.
I
Yeah?
dey listen to them all the time. I follow him religiously. I follow even when they teach for Nevada and all those places. I know. So no because I don't know. I'm just bringing him because the way you are talking down on Jamaica, as if Jamaica
No,
is
the mic. You are
a
talking like the mic is
it's
some
not a
person. The
nuisance to the
mic is
Nigerian
just
speech, please.
some
Let's get
rum
that.
something.
No, please,
Oh, but
please.
let's forget all
Stop
that.
embarrassing
Even
the
though
mic
I'm
now.
not there,
Let's
it's not
move on to
my
the politics.
Let's move on to the politics. I don't
no,
know
na
what to
politics.
just.
This is the now see
Okay,
political
okay.
spaces. That
Let's just abandon all
he
that.
took a political stand. No. It took a political stand that you disagree with. So we are still in the
No, it
political
just
space.
okay. All right. Let's